I'm going to lie to the FBI right now. Hey, FBI, I think you guys are doing a great job. I think you're really a trustworthy law enforcement organization, and James Comey was a great leader. And I've just committed a crime. I've just broken the law. See that? Lying to the FBI. Hey, FBI, I have the utmost confidence in you to do the right thing. That's literally a violation of the law. If I just said I'm talking to the FBI. So they should come batter the door down and come in with the shock troops and drag me away, since we're becoming George Orwell's nightmare anyway. CNN, they had a cameraman and what they call a producer outside of Roger Stone's home at 5 a.m., at 5 o'clock this morning. And he's not a bright boy, this one. His name is David Shortell. And if you think, the Catholic school kid, Nick Sandman, the left say that he was smirking. He wasn't, but they lie about everything. And this guy is smirking. The CNN guy, he's smirking. He's like, oh, we really got very excited. This is like Flounder in Animal House. He's very excited. David Shortell is his name. And listen to this, the soundbite number 12. Listen to him when he says that the FBI came blazing up in this pre-dawn raid in 6 vehicles with sirens blazing, but they were silent sirens.
Allison, an extraordinary morning. We were here at 5 a.m. waiting for whatever was going to happen. It was dark. 6 a.m. just after the hour.
Waiting at 5 a.m.
About a half dozen police vehicles with sirens, but no sound. Silent sirens pull in front of this Fort Lauderdale home where Roger Stone was presumably asleep.
What? He's a trusted reporter. See, he's a journalist. His name is David Shortell. I think he comes from a long line of not very smart people.
Silent sirens.
So there are silent sirens. They made no sound. He's their reporter on the scene.
Silent sirens.
But they're not just silent sirens. They're silent sirens making no sound.
Silent sirens.
This is a first. I guess the FBI has invented a new type of, it's like a submarine siren. There are silent sirens that make no sound. Allison Camerata then talking to this not very bright person standing in front of Roger Stone's house in Florida with the silent sirens making no sound. And listen to this, Allison Camerata. Now, they got tipped off. I used to work for CNN. I did morning stakeouts. I did all kinds of stuff for CNN when I was there for a very long time. I know how this works. I was an assignment editor, a field producer, a beat producer, a reporter. I know all this stuff. I know how it works. I dispatched crews. I went out with camera crews. I did all this. I dispatched people to do stakeouts in the morning. This guy's lying.
What's so fascinating is that we've talked to his attorney. The attorney didn't know this was coming. Clearly, Roger Stone didn't know this was coming. You were staked out at his house. You didn't know that this was coming. Why were you there in position?
Allison, it's a reporter's instinct. The whole Russia team thought maybe something was happening. There was some unusual grand jury activity in Washington, D.C. yesterday.
Unusual grand jury.
Robert Mueller's grand jury typically meets on Fridays. Yesterday, a Thursday, there was grand jury activity.
Today is Friday.
We also had some other signs that maybe something was going on this angle, the Roger Stone angle. So we showed up at his house this morning. We were the only ones there. And lo and behold, the FBI agents did come and arrest him.
Lo and behold, your instincts are just too good. Unusual grand jury activity. Usually they meet on Friday, but they met on Thursday. And then they got a heads up. There was a little, and we heard something. They got a heads up. They were tipped off. So there's either somebody in the grand jury who committed a felony to tip off CNN, or there is somebody in the FBI who committed a misdemeanor to tip off CNN. And someone should be frog-marched, be thrown into cuffs and dragged away. And, in fact, when they arrest the person for leaking to CNN, they should grab him at 6 o'clock in the morning in a pre-dawn raid with heavily armored, jack-booted, armed, AR-15 toting federal agents bashing the door down before dawn because your emails don't match your testimony.
Well, David Shortell, your reporter's instincts were right on this morning. You were in the right place at the right time to bring us the exclusive video of Roger Stone being arrested on 7 indictments from Robert Mueller's team.